A sunlit June morning. Hooves thunder, flags flash, and over the music, Princess Anne's voice cuts clean through Horse Guards parade, announcing Catherine, Princess of Wales, as Marshal of the Monarch's honor. Cheers explode, cameras tilt, a new royal era flickers to life. Then roars. Trooping the Color 2025 isn't just pageantry. It's choreography older than most nations. Nearly 1,400 soldiers, 400 musicians, and a tradition that breathes in unison. The Coldstream Guards mark 375 years. Their king's color gleams. The mall is packed, a river of red, white, and blue folding back toward Buckingham Palace. But the tableau has shifted. At 76, King Charles rides in a carriage beside Queen Camilla, dignified, deliberate, while managing ongoing treatment. On horseback, the working heartbeat of the firm. Prince William astride Derby, a mount with family history. Princess Anne on noble, all steel and control. Prince Edward upright, the Duke of Edinburgh with military ease. And then Catherine, a cream coat dress, Irish Guards brooch, 3 children at her side, George, Charlotte, Louis, each a mirror of discipline and nerves. No one expects the moment to tilt toward her. Not yet. The parade pauses. A hush falls for a solemn tribute. Black armbands mark recent loss. The music thins to air. In that breath, Anne rises in the stirrups, voice steady, words aimed at history. Catherine is appointed Marshal of the Monarch's honor, the Crown's representative in ceremonial salutes to the household division. Catherine steps forward, sunlight catching the cream of her silhouette. For a beat, genuine surprise, then that practiced, level poise. On a nearby balcony, George squares his shoulders, Charlotte beams, and Louis flashes that gap-toothed grin the public adores. Anne dismounts, crosses the ground, and the 2 women meet. A nod, a few quiet words, a hand to a forearm. The handover feels less like theater and more like trust. What is this new title? It's the crown mixing old steel with new polish. The Marshal leads ceremonial salutes, stands at the hinge between regiments and sovereign, carries the weight of continuity without freezing it in amber. It builds on Catherine's role as Colonel of the Irish Guards and threads her more tightly into the household division's living history. And yes, the palace whisper mill spins. Insiders suggest the Queen wasn't fully looped in. Reports claim eyebrows shot up at how central Catherine's moment became, with Camilla's carriage position reading. Secondary. True? Contested. But the optics are loud, and optics are a currency the modern monarchy can't ignore. The Coldstream Guards advance, colors dipped in respect. Catherine holds her ground, chin lifted, shoulders soft but certain. Her salute is crisp, unhurried, exact. The crowd answers with a long, rolling cheer. The king, scarlet jacket and black armband, dips a nod. Out across the parade, William catches her eye. Pride flashes, it lands. It lasts balcony time. The red arrows split the London sky into ribbons. The family becomes a living postcard. Catherine, now Marshal, anchors the center with her children tucked close. George steady, Charlotte poised, Louis bright as a spark. For watchers, this is the image that will live. A woman once scrutinized for every angle now standing, unequivocally, as a leader. Of course, not every note rings smooth. Announcing a brand new ceremonial role without what some call full sign-off is bold. Very Anne, very forward. It reads as an endorsement of Catherine's stamina and a nudge toward the monarchy Charles has promised. Streamlined, efficient, more substance than spectacle. Catherine's return to high-stakes duty, months after sharing her remission, folds powerfully into the narrative. She honors the late queen with pearl drops. She honors the moment with stillness and control. A reassuring touch to Charlotte's shoulder, a brief laugh with William. The human notes that break through brass and drums. The Anne-Catherine bond matters. Horsewomen, workhorses, no-nonsense mentors and mentees who meet in the middle on grit. Anne's public affirmation is more than ceremony. It's succession by culture, handing down tempo, not just titles. Meanwhile, the color itself glows, a banner of continuity held in precise hands. Catherine's salute to the veterans, the serving, the fallen says two things at once. We remember and we move. That's the monarchy's tightrope. Today, she walks it, make no mistake. This is a pivot point. Catherine's elevation isn't a courtesy flourish. It's a structural choice. Expect more military and ceremonial leadership. The King's birthday parade, remembrance at the cenotaph, major household division events. Expect travel where uniforms and ceremony are the first language. Expect a cadence that feels familiar, led by a new voice. William remains the future king. No headline changes that. But today frames Catherine not as the figure walking beside him, but as the partner setting stride with him. Two roles, equal gravity. One project, modern continuity. And the children? The next page is already turning. George is learning the quiet weight of center stage. Charlotte mirrors her mother's poise, quick to absorb, quicker to steady the younger ones. Louis is sunshine that cuts through ceremony, useful, because warmth is part of the brand now. This is how legacy learns to breathe. Where does Queen Camilla fit in this picture? Carefully, she has charted her years with restraint and targeted work. Today, the focus skews younger. The Waleses at the rail, the Marshal front and center. That doesn't erase Camilla's role, but it does signal where the spotlight wants to settle. Reports claim she was surprised by the choreography. Whatever the truth, the public read is simple. The monarchy is tilting forward. And Princess Anne, pivotal. She doesn't chase headlines. She engineers handoffs. The equestrian steel, the battlefield patience, the refusal to fuss. She packaged all of that into one decision and placed it in Catherine's hands. It is both a compliment and a challenge. Keep the standard high, keep the pace humane, keep the meaning clear. By late afternoon, the crowds thin. Confetti sticks to shoes. The last echo of drums fades up the mall. Yet the conversation crackles hotter than the fly past. What will the Marshal do next? How soon will we see her leading salutes abroad? What new rhythms will she set at home? Here's the heart of it. A monarchy survives when it convinces the public that tradition isn't a museum. It's a muscle. Today, Catherine flexed it. With one announcement and one salute, the narrative she's carried for years, dutiful, imposed, sometimes doubted, shifted into something firmer. Not an accessory to history, but an author of it. So, circle the date. The images won't fade quickly. Anne steady in the saddle. Catherine catching the sun. William's half smile. Three children learning by watching. Trooping the Color 2025 will be remembered not only for the spectacle, but for the sentence that redrew the map. Catherine, Princess of Wales, Marshal of the Monarch's honor. A title, yes, but more than that, a mandate. And from this day forward, the crown wears it.